Can you see the stars align? A night like this can never rewind. Can you hear the wolf cry out to the light? A night like this will never shine so bright. So take a couple steps back as you hear me start to hum. Take a couple steps back when I lose all control. Watch me turn into a werewolf, and I will hunt till the break of dawn. Don't you dare to try to stop me. This is the horn of the black swan. So take a couple steps back as you hear me start to hum. Take a couple steps back when I lose all control. Watch me turn into a werewolf, and I will hunt till the break of dawn. Don't you dare to try to stop me. This is the horn of the black swan.
Okay, guys. Whoa. Okay. Alpha 83, 76. Wait, why is that so high? Let me see if I can get it down a little bit lower. Hello? 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 Alpha 83, 76, latest 911. Alpha 83, 7. Yeah, we'll just keep it that way. Okay, so, um, I picked this character because I needed to get in so that I didn't get booted. But this is a female character that if I should feel at any point that I want to mess with. Um, Now the fun begins. Doo 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 doo. There's gonna be a lot of shit today. What if she actually responded? What Shit, man. This is gonna be a fun day. Now we just gotta sit and wait. Sit and wait. Sit and wait. I'm glad I didn't like drop out the I was dropping notes last night while I was in getting prepped for ICU, and uh, I think the story I'm gonna go with is like I found out that I wasn't getting the job at Autos. Hmm. I'm pretty sure my car is totaled. Ah, shit. Who is even on duty at the moment? Oh. I have brain damage and can't speak. Please don't call me. Hmm. Oh, man, I had to talk earlier with Kiki, and she's like, "You got to take it easy because this is the first time you've landed in here." Um, excuse me.
Do you mind giving me?
He's in here.
to-
He's here. He's in here.
Okay. I'm going to take a William.
Yes.
What'd you say?
I said, did you mind waiting outside for a second?
Yeah.
Okay. Do
What's
we need
up?
to talk about your license?
No, no.
Do you mind telling me what happened?
It all started like, you know, the text I sent you where like I said like they didn't hire me at autos.
No?
Did I not send you
You
that?
send me that? Oh. After the negative 1,000 point self
Yeah.
transport.
So they didn't hire me, and
Mhm.
I just I I don't know. Like I just wanted to drive around, kind of think about what I wanted to do because like that's something I was looking forward to. And so like I went up to Polito. I was gonna go up to my apartment. I was gonna get some stuff, and I was gonna head back into the city. Then I saw the beach, and I just was like, okay, well, go a little off-roading, and everything was okay. until like I was like, there's this jump. I had my seatbelt on, everything looked good, and then like I missed it by a hair, and next thing I know, I wake up at Sandy, and I mean, not wake up at Sandy, but I wake up here, but I was told that they brought me to Sandy, and that it was almost like touch and go, like there was large gash, apparently, and like, I don't know. I don't know why I do these things. I just I was so looking forward to this job, and it just sent me down. I was ready to just go down to Liquid Library, get a few things to drink, and just find somewhere to drink.
Why autos were you so looking forward to working?
Well, because like Tommy was working there, and like I never get a chance to hang out with him. Now that
Hoover?
he's working PD, and
Do you have his
James is
number?
there. I have his number. I mean, he's always working in PD. Like, I don't want to like be like, hey, yo, let's go do something, because I'm pretty sure he's gonna go on duty.
Tommy Hoover doesn't work for PD anymore.
No, no, Tommy Malarkey.
Oh, Tommy Malarkey.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. It's just like I thought the interview went well. I like they seemed to genuinely like be like think that I was doing okay, but then like they're like, well, we're gonna talk about it some more, and then like a couple days later, they sent me a text back saying, yeah, we're not gonna be hiring you, and I just was like, the dream just crashing down. I did not go up there with any intent of crashing my vehicle and sending myself out through the windshield. I had every intent just to just sit up there and think.
Do you have a harness
I,
installed in this
I'm
car?
gonna get one now.
Okay. Because I know you have the money for it. And
I
it's
have plenty of money
5K.
for it. I know.
Okay. If you need help installing it, I
No,
know kind of how to do it.
I put one in my ambo. I'm good.
Okay. Okay. Two, there are so many other jobs you could get where you can see them. I just got a job at Burger Shop. Maybe you could try there. Stephen Hayes might hire you. There's also a lot of other jobs besides EMS you can do. That maybe not change a tire until we get a better handle on the driving thing.
I can drive, I just can't do jumps.
No jump. No jumps. They might be
Okay.
sick, but no jumps.
Okay. I talked with Kiki earlier today, and she's like, you need to start taking better care of yourself. This apparently was the fourth time in here in a matter of a month.
Yeah. Yeah. William. Yeah. Majority has been for vehicle accidents. But have you been in here for anything besides vehicle accidents in the last month?
No. No.
Yeah. Because I was about ready to just say, William, we need no more driving. License revoked. Because I could do that. I could take it.
No, no, I'm fine. I
But
won't
that
do
would
any
kind of suck
jumps.
being EMS. It's a good thing ambulances you can't really jump.
No. I don't
We
even
need to
know.
get you out there more.
Yeah.
Meet some other people that aren't PD or EMS.
I've tried. Like, I've literally gone off duty and said, hey, is anyone doing anything? And I get no response.
Okay, so if you have duty and you just do a blanket um twat that says, "Hey, anyone want to hang out?" You think you do you think people are just gonna plot back? Hey, I've never met you, even though you probably have met the majority of people. But
Yeah,
you know how it is being
yeah,
invested.
I
People don't
know.
recognize your name. Do you think they're gonna twat back at you
No,
and say, "Hey, stranger, let's meet up"?
no, that would be a bad idea.
Yeah, that would be a bad idea. It sounds like a good way to get stabbed and robbed. Probably in that order. So I wouldn't take that too much to heart. I would try going into places and asking for a job. Jobs are a great way to meet people. And I would put a lot of lines out there. I wouldn't put one line into one little bucket
I
and
guess.
hope. I don't know if that analogy makes sense. I'm also not here to just lecture you. I'm here to also be your friend and ask you, what's going on, William?
What do you mean, what's going on?
I feel like you need a hug. So I'm gonna be real honest. When I got there, I had been in my head for a second, and I'm back into consciousness, and your brother is going off about finding this note. It starts reading it to me, and for a good few seconds there wasn't a break, and I kept trying to interject, being like, "Is this man dead? Is he dead?" Because
Yeah. A lot of that stuff I wrote, like, today, but a lot of that stuff I wrote before, and I just never took it out of my pockets. Like, I was thinking about going to get something to drink. I was thinking about going somewhere where I could just drink.
which that is, as an adult, you can do that. But is that a William thing to do?
I'm not so sure anymore.
If you choose to do that, I would like you to at least do it safely.
Like, a lot of stuff I want to say, but I don't know how you'll react.
Well, don't worry about how I'm going to react. I'm just going to shut up and stand here. How about that?
Okay.
There will be no reaction, so just go ahead.
Like, within, like, the last month, I felt like my world crashing down. Like, I felt like the only thing that I brought joy or happiness was working. And for the longest time, it's helped me, like, keep a positive, happy mindset. But now I'm not sure. Like, I feel like it's more of like a band-aid at this point. Like, I feel like I need to rip it off. I need to go somewhere, and I feel like I just need to be alone. Things I thought no longer exist. Friends, like, trying to, like, hang out with people. I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever get back to where I should be. It's just decisions made that affect the rest of my life, and right now I just wish I could just go back in time. I'm sorry. I would give anything in the world just to be happy again. Now I just don't know if that's possible. The only thing I can do is just put on a mask and just push forward. Job keeps me going and going till just something happens, and then something like this happens. I don't I don't think there's an easy fix. Not by a long shot.
Hold on, I accidentally sent a text meant for someone else. Shoot. I'm sorry. I'm really trying to pay attention that I accidentally did that.
No, it's okay.
Sorry.
It's fine, it's fine. I haven't felt this way for a while, but lately it's just been this way. Where, like, I don't really have a grasp on my emotions. It's either like I'm really sad, really angry, really happy. I don't know how to process things. It felt really great the one night where like me and V were riding together because it felt like I was like hanging out with someone. But it's like I try to like get up the courage to ask like say like Charlotte or V or Kiki to ride together, and like either they say like either there was someone already or they're like not really in the mood to ride together. Like part of me just doesn't want to be riding alone. But it's like something that's easy for everyone else to do is hard for me to do.
Riding alone?
Yeah.
I never ride alone.
Oh, it's
I
like
don't like it.
I I asked Logan and they were not gonna be around. Like I asked Veronica and we rode for a bit, but there wasn't any units on duty, so we had to split up. And it's like I felt like, okay, well now I'm back to riding alone again. Some days I just feel like some days I just feel like if I would have just get in a car and drove away, would anybody even remotely like know that I'm gone?
Not gonna interrupt.
I'm so I felt this way for like the longest time, and I've hit it for the longest time, and now it's just resurfacing. It's worse than ever, and I just was like, if I'm gonna drive alone, I might as well drive off duty and just go and drive and drive and drive until I can't drive anymore. That's mostly why I've been doing a lot of FTO stuff because like I have someone there to be in there in the same vehicle, so I can interact. I can, you know, talk to somebody. I don't know. I wish there was more people around that I didn't have to feel like I don't want to feel this way, you know?
I know.
Um, I don't know what I want to do the rest of the day today. I would say go on duty, but I don't know if anyone's going to be able to ride with me. I don't know if I'll be able, like, I don't even think I'll be able to do most stuff because I still don't have this bandage around my midsection. I don't even know what happened. Like, I just blanked out.
Jimmy
No
said
one
that
was,
they found you on top of a car.
like, Dr. Kate didn't even write in what actually I think happened, or at least I didn't see what the actual official report was. The only thing she tells me is that like I didn't hit my head. That's all she tells me. That you didn't hurt your head anymore. You didn't hurt it again. That's all she tells me. She doesn't tell me anything else. Doesn't tell me why I have bandages on. Like doesn't tell me why I ended up here. Nothing. Like I'm a big old baby. Like I need to be coddled.
Burned her briefcase. Might take her to
You
court.
burned her what?
Her briefcase.
Why'd you do that?
Because I got frustrated. She kept saying things that I don't think she could legally tell me.
I don't know what is her deal. Like she does it with me. She does it with everybody that bring in. Like she seems like she just got like sand in all corners of her existence, and this is the only way to get to take it out and take it out on us.
I might be pressing charges against her. You know, a lawyer tried to take away my megaphone last night,
Why?
but instead, I managed to get this.
Nice.
Do you want to see something cool about this?
Sure.
You can dig holes with it.
Wait, you can do your gold panning with that's the metal detecting with it?
Yeah, so you see how I'm digging a hole right now? I'm getting
Yeah.
further and further.
Yeah.
And see, now I'm
Now you're under the bed. You okay down there? I think
Oh,
I'll,
there we go. Whew.
uh,
That was scary for a second. Anyway,
yeah. Like, can I be honest? And you can take this whatever you want to take it. Like,
sure.
um, I really, I really don't know how to react when like I ask like something simple and then like nothing comes about it. Like, I think the other day I asked if he wanted to ride, and we rode during like the previous storm. But like I was like, okay, well if you're gonna be around, if you want to ride together, and I think I'm not sure if he said yeah or what he said, but like nothing came about. Like I know you have a life and you don't always have to be on duty, but like
Hold on, let me
okay.
tell Stephen Hayes 1 second. Hello, this is Shay Flynn. Okay, that sounded like good news. Don't breakfast oh, the breakfast burritos bag. Oh my god, thank you, Steven. I want to buy 50. Hell yes! Thank you, Steven! Oh my god, I'm so excited! Oh my god! Oh, I'll be there. I'm gonna buy someone. I am in the hospital. Of course, I've already promised that. Wait.
Been
No, I have
amazing.
to break that
Thank you
news
for
to him.
the sub and enjoy the wiggle.
Break the news to him. No bad news bears.
Mm.
Dude! I don't even think it's been a week. No. I'm waiting a bit longer with this one. I'm just gonna be excited over that breakfast burrito. You know what? I'm living on that. I'm going to take a bet on it. I have watermelon. Huh.
Yeah, I love that wiggle. It was
I
done
have my
by
produce basket on me.
it was done by Ray for Rachel's artist.
Oh!
Yep.
How about I bring you all my watermelon and you provide me with milk? Well, okay, right now, I have like 60 or 80, I think. Oh, okay. I don't need you to pay for it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, you got a deal there, Stephen Hayes. What the?
Shit. I'm gonna wait till you shut off the phone.
I just hung up on that
Okay.
conversation.
So they said I'm ready to be discharged. I just have to have someone do it. But they told me on the chart said that you had to be here before I got discharged. Apparently. You said
Yes.
something.
Yes, I demanded that. So I am 311ing because I am here. Actually, no, I'm going 911. So they see it. Okay. Hopefully they'll be here soon. I need to think about something real quick. So if they come, can you please drag me out of here?
Will do.
Okay, I'm going to stare at this plant. Oh, wait, actually, I want to stare at the pink wall, so I'm not in the way. It shouldn't take me but a moment.
So how are you doing, Ben? Benny? Is it Ben? Benny? Ben Amazing? I mess up on names a lot. There is another one that I have. I just have not released it. It was one of my emotes, and yeah. Oh, Benny. Okay. Benny.
All right, where's Will? There you are, Will. Come with me.
Okay, 1 second. Oh.
Got it. So we're in room 4. What's your state ID?
18263. Gotcha. Enjoy the lurk. I started early today. Oh, you good?
Yep, you're good. You're all checked out.
Okay.
This way. Make
Okay,
sure
you
you
can
let
let me go
Malachi know.
now.
Get Malachi, because I don't think he saw you.
Oh, where is he?
He's still in there.
Oh, he's still in there.
Yeah, he's over there sitting on the chair.
I mean, it's whatever.
Ha ha ha. Did Dr. Tate say anything about aftercare at all?
She wants me to check back in with her in a couple days, make sure the scar's kind of healing. I can't do any heavy lifting. That means patience, etc., equipment, etc. So if I'm on duty, it's gonna be with someone.
Back on light.
Yeah. So I'm gonna see if anyone wants to have me along as a dispatch prince. If not, I'm probably gonna go and head back to the hotel. You know, I was just joking about this the other day that like everybody was like on light duty and karma, it is a bitch.
Yes. Fuck around, find out, Will.
I wasn't trying to fuck around, okay?
Yeah, I can give him a ride to the fire station.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
All right, get in, Will. We'll take you down to the firehouse.
Yeah, I'm hoping that like I'm hoping Liam, not Liam, is that Liam? I hope he's gonna be on duty for a little bit more, and then I can ride with him. Because I'm not gonna be able to do it 3 stack.
Yeah.
So it happens. It happens.
Yeah.
Oh no, my food's expired. Shit. I think I filled my quota on like motorcycle accidents and vehicle accidents. Fuck my life. How are you doing today, Parker?
You know, I'm just chilling, saving lives like always.
That's good. Is Liam on duty?
Liam, no.
Oh. I guess I can chill for a little bit and see if anyone else gets on duty.
Yeah.
Do you have any food?
I think I have a little something.
They didn't put my food in any sort of storage at the hospital, and
There you go.
it went all bad.
No, you're all right. You have some of that.
The only thing that sucks is now my wheelchair is busted. So I really can't do anything.
Yeah. The moment you could be entertained by all the cars crashing into each other at the red light.
You know, it was a weird thing the other day. Like, I honestly thought Liam and Charlotte were like locals that ended up like running into the gas tank over there.
Oh,
Like, I was
Yeah.
like, oh, the locals are at it again. And then I walk over there and it was Charlotte. I'm like,
yeah,
What?
of course it was Charlotte. Of course it was Charlotte.
oh shit. It's like, do I call it early on the day? Do we go do something else? Can't do much. I can't lift anything. I'm not gonna 3-stack with Parker because that's stupid. Hey, Bunny. What is... Okay.
What I bought the other day.
Oh, I already have one of those.
Yeah. Bought it off of Happy.
Oh, I knew he was trying to sell that thing. How
Yeah, he
much did he
said
end
he
up
was-
selling for?
Like 80K.
Oh, I mean, that's nothing probably compared to you. Like, that's probably not even, like, gonna be a drop in the pan.
Oh no, it took a good chunk of my money.
Oh,
I only had
shit.
130K in my bank.
Oh, shit.
Roughly 130K.
I was-
Hey. But
No. I had like almost like 800K, and I was looking at my bank statement, and I was wondering why I was like under like 600, like under 700K, and then I realized I bought a ring for 69K.
oh yeah, I get it. That'll do it. Yeah, I'm sitting at a good, comfy 35K. Enough to pay for the It's going to be well over 20K in asset fees now.
Jeez, how many cars do you own?
Well, let's take a look. Let me pull my vehicles. Excluding the bikes, which are the Scorcher and the BMX. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I own 11 cars. Oh, 10 cars, 1 motorcycle.
Okay, let me see where I'm at. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I own about 10, not counting the ATV and the what is it called? The Sea-Doo kind of thing, looking thing. Yeah, not counting those two, 10. I mean, no, sorry, counting those two, it's 10.
Yeah.
And yeah, I can't get my bike back.
You can't get your bike back?
Yeah, guess where my my tricycle, my race bike is?
Where?
Pillbox.
Oh, you'll have to talk to like a judge or something.
Man, I'm better off just buying a new bike at that point.
Mm-hmm.
If I had to choose between relying on a judge to be awake and in the city and gasoline to put out a fire, I'm gonna get a can of gasoline.
Yeah.
And what sucks is what we voted like three new judges in, and I have not seen any of them around.
Yeah.
What was the point?
We only have. No, he's not around anymore. But Norman Adams was around.
Yeah. Like Norman Adams, Crane, and crap, I can't remember her name. She's like the redhead, kind of talks with like a Irish, kind of Scottish accent.
With Shaban?
Yeah, I could count on those three.
Yeah.
I need to come up with a name for my brawler. I need a license idea.
Yeah.
Something that deals with a certain class in a certain game. Like I got Holy Power for my Shafter, I got Healed Up for my Ambo.
Rage?
Rage?
For your brawler? Think of it like a fighter or a warrior?
No. I'm more of a paladin in nature.
Paladin?
Yeah.
Judgment?
Oh, let me write that down on my notepad.
You could do Judgment. Oh, I mean, I would say Consecration, but I think that's too many characters.
I could do Judge. Wait, is it 7 or 8 letters?
It's Judgment.
What I'm saying, like, how many letters is on a license plate?
Like 7, 8, I believe.
Because I can do Judgment if it's 8, or I can do Judge and then MNT if it's 7.
Yeah. Any combination would fit on a license plate.
Let me try it out. So I think that's what we're gonna go with our next plate for our brawler. I wish more people in the DOJ could do that, not just judges. FDR. What? The? Okay, that just made my head hurt.
What?
Tatiana Donatachi, she trotted out, IKM, not even FDR and NING. Someone's DRUNK. Yeah, if no one comes around that I can ride with.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot to take in right there.
You know, there used to be a thing where, like, as long as you knew, like, the first and last letters of the word, your brain could figure it out. I don't even think there's any hope for that.
Yeah. Leo Escobar, I have bump. Holy shit. Harvey?
What's up?
Hey, Harvey.
Hey.
Yeah. She's in her head right now.
I see.
Okay, there we go. Need to get a little bit.
How you been, Harvey?
I'm fine.
Catch any bad guys recently?
Yeah.
Pretty good, pretty good.
Hella good day yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
Huge day.
Get a
It's
big
only gonna
bus?
get worse today.
Oh. That doesn't sound good.
Mystical being probably fits better. Lakers will pay him this offseason or he walks. I don't know how they decide between me and Hachimaru. What the? $690 GE at 145 per. 690 times 145. Sheesh. That's actually a lot. That's like 100K. Why would you need 100K for something? I don't know. Oh boy, I had a huge scene up at Fudge Lane yesterday.
Oh,
It started off with like 2 or 3 people, and then they kept bringing people out of the woodwork. We ended up with like 7 or 8.
oh. Was this like a Marabunta thing, or just where it
Yeah,
ended up?
I think there's a new gang around targeting.
Oh, Harvey tackled you.
Yep.
Classic. Classic me. Don't do it. Already beat me up. Already beat me up. Don't do it. Yeah, I forgot.
So, for those who are just coming in,
I was just chilling in the fucking locker room. All of a sudden, Perry bursts in and punches me in the face. It scared the fuck out of me. I didn't see that coming.
Sure, X. Okay.
How you feeling?
Copy URL.
I'm feeling. Feel fine.
Feel fine?
I feel fine.
It's my shoulder.
I'm predicting today to be a bad day. I'm putting it in the air.
I mean,
You know,
keep
if
on
you-
saying it, you'll jinx yourself. And have
If
a great day.
you put it into thought that today is going to suck, today is going to suck, but not because it actually did suck, but because your mentality says that it will suck.
Or yeah, whatever he said.
Like if you think positive, you think the day is going to go well, the day is going to go well. Obviously, you are
Yeah.
not going to be in control of certain outlying circumstances, i.e., gangs deciding to basically kill each other over some dumb shit.
Think happy thought.
So yeah, that would be if I were to make a female character, would be EMS character, young female character. I don't say that we would actually make the character because I can't get the voice right. Like at least with this, it's like, yeah, hello.
Oh, EMS Amanda Block, that's us. I mean, we're the only one.
Yeah.
You got this.
Oh yeah.
Other than the usual, how you been?
Give me a fat minute, Will.
Gotcha. Yeah, only the people that were there last night know truly how close to death he was. Like, I still don't want to, man, I can't remember when I saw, like, there's an oil truck asking for a friend.
Hello? You know, like people they usually say something on Twitter when they first wake up to tell everyone in the world that they're around. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just start tweeting Max Muller all lowercase, no spaces. Yep. Do you have an issue with it? Should I try again and make another one? Or do you think I'm not committed enough to do it every day? You want to challenge this? You want me to prove you wrong by doing it every single day? Okay, if anyone's concerned, if anyone gets concerned, like, is a hidden message? Is he in danger? Just tell him. You think that's what you think that what? That's what do you think of me? That's all I'm
There was a time last night that I was thinking about permitting, but I didn't want to. I don't. If I permit, it's not going to be off stream. Get your butt over here. Yeah. Yeah, dude.
Hello.
Hey, Logan.
How you doing other than, being injured?
Okay, I guess. I've had some time to myself to think, and yeah, this is not helping things. Wait, were you like digging in sand somewhere?
Maybe.
Oh. This was one of those wake-up calls, Logan. I was like, I don't want to say an inch from like not waking up, but I was like, if they would not have gotten to me any sooner or any later, then we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I was supposed to take car accidents so serious.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you never know what damage is gonna happen when you fly out the windshield or you get hit by what a monster truck,
Like, I know I keep saying this every time. I've imagined myself making that jump countless times, and it just was 1 second off, and I got a card lodged into one of the rocks, and then it sent me flying.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that just happens sometimes. You just go slightly off without meaning to, and you end up hitting something.
Yeah. So for right now, I think I'm not gonna be able to do much. So if I do end up going on duty tonight, it's gonna have to be with someone.
Yeah. I mean, that's fair. I feel like a lot of people recently have been on light duty.
I even joked about this yesterday, Logan, that everybody was on light duty or something to that extent, and then boom. Why does karma have to be such a bitch?
I mean, that's why you don't joke about it.
Hey Logan, how's it going?
Hello, how are you?
I'm good.
Right, I should probably clock on duty.
Gotcha.
Probably.
I mean, it's up to you.
Oh,
Boom.
I mean, that was the plan when I ran here, so...
Wait, you ran here?
Yeah.
Oh. I thought you had a
no,
car.
that was the meteor.
Well, I have a bike, but it's parked here.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
And I don't have anything parked near Grapeseed, so I just ran here.
You know, for a time, I had all my cars parked up at the motel in Toledo, and then one by one, call it laziness, call it forgetting, I don't know. I ended up moving them back down here again.
Yeah, I mean, I might have a bicycle at Palito, but I'm not completely sure, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yes, clock on duty, that's what I was doing.
right. Adorable bunny.
Yeah, you've met Bella, right?
Yeah, I've met her 2 days
Okay.
ago.
Okay. I love you. What the hell? You know what I forgot to eat? I had like literally what's it called? I have two pulled pork sandwiches I got. I think we'll be good. Like today's what, Friday, right? Today's Friday. We don't do anything today, we don't do anything tomorrow. We get checked up Sunday and we're back on duty. Yeah, only the people that brought me in last night know the severity of everything. Cobus Toretti. What the fuck? I mean, I could drive. My aftercare literally states that I cannot do any heavy lifting. I cannot under any circumstances. At least until the stitches have fully healed. So just to recap, I had a accident with my bike and a plate in the head. That was accident 1. That was ICU 1. Accident 2 was driving down Great Ocean Highway, hitting a guardrail, skidding across the road. Accident 3 was what you see behind me. You see that little ledge there? I sent my motorcycle off that ledge. Landed right where that light pole is. You can barely see next to the gas station. Accident 4 was most recent.
Oh my god.
All 4 of them have been vehicle-related accidents. All of them. Okay, we're getting on duty.
Okay, dishes.
You gonna ride with Logan? Well,
Yeah. Oh. There. There you go. Of course. My daddy, he did it by fucking. What the fuck?
Dispatch
Tom.
616-10-8.
I need to get
Stand
food
up with my
anyway.
phone out. Ooh, awkward.
Ah, sheesh. Okay. Well, we'll see how this goes. Yeah, I can fly. Like, I'm.
Dispatch
You got
979
him?
10
Yeah, I
8
got him.
76, latest 31 Alpha.
Okay, I always make sure before I get on the calls.
Yeah, I think I'm good to fly. I think I'm good to drive, and I can treat most, but obviously I can't lift.
Yeah, makes sense.
Charlie 5123.
What the? Oh. Who is that? Oh, it's clear. Okay.
Dispatch 979 redirecting the latest 31 on clocking in.
That's just gonna be up there soon.
Is
Copy.
open
Stop in
for
channel 9.
hunters extremely exotic valuable pelts to hunt. Also looking for treasure hunters for a private inquiry. What the? Also, it's not because of you. I'm just not.
Dash Union 174 eastbound San Andreas, catch up with speeding tow truck. Dispatch Union 174 1038 southbound Decker Street with one tow truck occupied one time.
Got you marked on traffic.
Yeah, Will's not the kind of guy that's gonna
Charlie
pressure
51,
someone.
4 back 10-8.
You know.
Copy that, Mikey 10-8-0154.
Yeah, he's not the kind of guy that's gonna pressure someone to do something, because he knows full well people just if you pressure someone to do stuff repeatedly, they're
Dispatch
gonna
93576 Mission Road Police Department 195.
They're just gonna be
Are
like,
you en route?
no. Alpha 10876 911.
Marking you on route, Alpha.
Are they going to San Diego?
Charlie 51 from Alpha 83.
And it.
Are you guys taking care of the Lucky Plucker 911?
Yeah, we got the lucky plucker.
Okay, just respond to the leading one.
And 10 4. Alpha 10876 Legion Square 911. Oh, they got Santa. Kind of shocked. Not shocked.
Listen, I had nothing to do with this. You know, I had nothing to do with this. You know, he was getting ready to help me. Well, of course I do. A bunch of little punk kids got into a little scuffle with him and they stabbed him. That's what happened. It was horrible.
Okay.
I saw the whole thing.
Right. Can you give her an IV while I check the room?
It's a damn shame.
Sure.
Right?
Okay.
You know, it must have been some Christmas beef. Honestly. They was talking about elves and everything. How you doing, sir?
What happened?
Well, I think it's got to be some, it's typical holiday beef, you know, with July coming up, Christmas in July. Yeah, it's the guy who got stabbed by a gingerbread. He did. That's what happened.
Putting gingerbread, man? Oh, geez.
Gingerbread?
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just
Do you see it happen?
I did. I was right in front of it. I was literally, I was, you know what? I was right. I was right here.
Times 247.
And I went like this, and I saw, holy, oh, there it is, stabbed.
Is this your van?
Yeah, that's right. I'm the owner of Chihuahua Hot Dogs with Gladys.
Oh, wow.
No, okay.
We're going to get
I've
a
been-
statement then, Greg?
I'm having
Yeah.
a horrible time trying to get a commercial going here. I talked to Dean Quincy. He couldn't do it. And I got Santa Claus. who's
Charlie
helping me
51,
out with the
23.
camera, and he's going to play the delivery guy.
Yeah, you guys are good to go. We'll try to get to the hospital and get a statement.
I tell you, well, I was sitting there, the gingerbread
Dispatch
person at
979,
beef.
10 Latest
They were
31.
talking about the North
deal.
Pole, etc.
Copy that. Got you 10-802-34.
Alpha 10876 SMH 147.
Marking you on route.
I love dispatch.
I love it when they're on duty because it makes it a little bit easier. It just doesn't feel like we're talking to ourselves.
Dispatch 935-10-7, mission
Yeah,
road
but this dispatch in particular is pretty good at pointing stuff out as well.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Like, they'll point 911s out and shit, and they'll actually call for PD to check for the 911s out sometimes.
I feel like that should be something that they teach to everybody.
Yeah, people don't care.
That's a shocker.
Mm-hmm. Alright, let's get upstairs. Do you know if there are doctors or if it's Kate?
Let me check.
Still pushing east side.
Doctors from EMS? Doctors from EMS?
Send it.
We got a patient coming up to the ER now.
Is it critical or can Kate take it? Because we're covered.
Oh, it's not critical. I can let Logan know.
there's no one here. But they're still busy, I think. But if you want to stay, have you checked out, you know, I'll do that.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no. Hold on.
Ho, ho, ho!
There you go.
Glad to see you
Hello?
up and about, sir.
Yes.
Keep doing your job.
Goodbye.
Oh, goodbye.
So technically there is a doctor, but I guess if it's not critical, it needs to go through Kate.
Yeah. I mean, the sign's up, so I just normally... If the sign's up, I normally just
Yeah.
go to Kate.
Ah, shit. Radio check.
10-2.
Alpha 108, 10-8.
You know what? At least he didn't try to sell me weed this time.
Wait, Santa was trying to sell you weed.
He's tried to sell me weed like 3 times now.
Yeah, if I'm gonna
I
get
don't
weed,
know why.
I don't know either. But I'm like, if I'm gonna get weed, it's gonna be from smoke on the water.
If I'm gonna get weed, it's not gonna be from what I assume to be crackhead Santa.
Oh man.
Like, that, no thank you. You know, don't take candy from strangers. I think it also counts with drugs as well.
Yeah, you never know what they
616
lace
breaking
it
off
with.
at 38 on Decker. 616
Not just
10-8.
that, you also don't know how clean it is. Like, the
Copy
purity
that,
of it.
616 Rocky, 10-803-16.
There's a difference between taking a pure drug and taking a drug that's mixed with a couple of drugs just to make it, you know.
Or they cut it with like bleach or something.
Yeah.
Not saying that they do, but you know, I've heard these I've seen these documentaries where like they literally go into the jungles of Colombia and they show how they make heroin and cocaine. And it's literally like household cleaners going in there as they make it, and it's like, no. Not saying that I would do drugs,
Charlie
but
5176, latest 52 request. Marking you on route.
Oh man. What's up?
I'm trying to read
Dispatch,
batch
Union
fee.
174, 76 City Hall with PD tow. He's driving on expired license.
10-4.
It's one of those things, I've never noticed it, but...
On the badge?
Yeah, the Los Santos medical whatever thing.
Oh. That would be so cool if, like, you know how, like, PD can have... At one time they... I don't know if they had their actual name, but it looked like they may have actually had their actual badge name on... Or badge... Like, I'm like, that could have been something that could have been cool for us. But...
Cool, but I honestly think it would take too much effort.
Yeah.
No, especially as, you know, people come and go and shit.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm kind of shocked that they did that in that department for as much turnover as they had for a while.
Yeah, well, I don't think everyone actually
Slash
got it.
1016
I think it was only if you've been there for a certain amount
Copy
of
that,
time.
Marky 10-803-40.
Like, I think you had to at the very least be a full officer, if not higher. Which makes sense.
Yeah, yeah. Boy. I'm getting so much compliments on like my pants and the like these little bands I have on my wrists. Ever since I started wearing them, they
Well, yeah, because it's, it's not, everyday pants that people wear.
yeah.
It's always nice to see people wear different stuff.
People shouldn't like men shouldn't be afraid to wear like pink. Like not just like on days where like, breast cancer awareness month. Like you should be able to like experiment and not feel like ostracized for like wearing pink or blue or something other than what.
Everyone should be able to wear everything.
Yeah. To be fair, I didn't wear these until like I think I wasn't sure if it was Charlotte or Happy was wearing them, and then I had to put them on.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Sometimes you also don't know how much you're gonna like something until you actually wear it.
Yeah. And for the longest time, I was wearing like leather jeans and leather pants, and it just, I don't know, felt too binding, too like constricting. Oh no. Where's that at?
Like Mount Chiliad, LLC area-ish.
Okay. I guess we could fly up there.
Second day. Because V has flight cert now, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
Can Parker fly?
Parker can fly, Veronica can fly.
Oh wow, so I'm the only one dude that can't fly.
You're the only one dude that can't fly currently. Sorry, I didn't know if you were...
Dispatch 425 responded to latest 911.
And 616, same traffic.
Marking you both en route.
Alpha 108 and Alpha 83 transitioning to stored at Dragon 76 911. Please be advised, we just witnessed a military-style helicopter heading south towards the docks.
Can you make out if it had a Marines on it?
Not at this time. I did not see any markings on it.
Okay, go ahead, 311, let the Shark Rangers on Channel 15 know.
Got ATC going right now.
Okay.
Charlie 5176, Memorial Hospital, 113 times 147.
Radio check.
10-2.
216 from dispatch. Mark me 1041 tonight.
Marking 1041, 0426.
Yeah, it doesn't take much for me to fly, so as long as I'm not like overexerting myself.
be advised the cargo bob is A-OK to be in the air.
42523 Lakers 911. Nakoda, are you on the way?
Yeah, I am. I'm northbound Sonora Road.
EMS don't land just yet.
Ten four. Started Dragon 1012 911.
Yeah, we have a Cornelia. EMS should to land.
10-4.
Aaron, what are you seeing already?
We've got an individual on scene who got told that he was here, so I needed to grab a statement from him.
Copy.
Fuck. Started Dragon 2352.
Although he's not looking too good.
Okay.
Looks like he's been shot and blown up.
Okay. Let's get him out of the road here.
Yeah.
Just put CP on real quick. Go. The spinal bud.
61623 to the latest 911 off Columbia.
Take care of him, please. That's our job. Okay, where does he look like he got shot?
Just looks like heavy burns, to be honest. But his vitals are pretty low. Can you start treating the burns?
216, 38 northbound Elgin Avenue. Two-door red and colored sports vehicle occupied times 1.
Addressed on
10-4, marking our traffic.
Dispatch unit 17410.
That's what we're doing.
Marking 10-05.
Okay.
His vitals are getting worse, so I'm gonna check his airways real quick.
Okay. I'm in the process of just wrapping up the burn areas. Let me know when you need me to do anything else. Oh, fuck.
Okay, yeah, the airways are pretty burnt, so I'm gonna attempt to clean it as best as I can.
5123 Memorial
And then
Hospital.
I'm going to put one of the... Oh, I don't remember the name. The oxygen put it goes through the nose instead of the mouth.
Intubate?
Yeah. Because his airways are swelling up pretty badly.
Okay.
So we're gonna need to make sure he gets oxygen.
Okay. His burns have been addressed. Just let me know what you need me to do.
Okay, there you go. And I'm just gonna check his vitals to see if that helped with the breathing.
One 174 is close to those
pretty low, but it
those
seems more
pings. Can I get
stable now.
77s?
Okay.
So the best bet is to just get him to the hospital.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna ask
Yeah,
if we're
979
good to
can come down
transport.
from 5
I'm rolling in code 1. I'm just going to speed limit. I don't want to spook
Oh, shit. Car's like, oh no. Yeah, kid. Yeah, you're gonna get through there.
Yeah, we're good to transport.
Okay, I'm gonna let dogs know.
Yep.
Doctors from EMS. Doctors from EMS.
Send it.
We're gonna have a critical incoming. He's suffered burns over a good portion of his body. His throat has swelled up. He's been intubated, and a saline IV has been administered. He is currently unconscious at this time.
Okay, I'll be with you.
10-4.
Dragon, he was at.
Okay, I'm gonna jump back there and keep an eye on him.
Sounds good. Radio check.
Hello.
Started Dragon 76, SMH 147.
Call marking your route.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything either, Taylor.
He usually drives around in a green alley. Where's it?
Okay, let's get you to the hospital. Let's get you to the hospital.
He's a frequent autos repair person. He comes in and gets his car repaired often.
Is there an ATM inside that ammunition, do you know?
Did they say where they wanted him? ER?
I'm assuming it's gonna be OR. He mentioned OR.
I'm gonna break off. I'm gonna call it code 4, Union 17410-8.
And 979, no ATM in there.
Pardon me. What the?
Union 17476, the latest 911. '78's because he is on duty.
Where's his blip?
Yeah, he was on duty.
Oh, just went off duty then.
Dispatch, did car say he was going 42 with 3 ones?
Negative. I just checked 2 minutes ago, and then now this happened. He was on duty.
Ray, can I get 77 to this 911 possible kidnapped officer?
I can call the 911 person.
Please do.
Okay, I'm just gonna...
I'm 23 at the 911.
Okay.
I'm gonna code 6.
That's what, 3?
Doc from EMS, be advised we're bringing him down now.
Okay.
Shit. Here we go again. I don't understand how people can do like long drawn out. Drawn out like subathons. Like obviously the you know the things there. Obviously the support is there for like these kinds of subathons, which is good. But yeah. Oh no. Oh, did I already fill this up? Okay.
Dash stage for the Carmine thing, right?
Say it again.
Dash stage for the Carmine thing, yeah?
I guess I
I think
didn't.
they are.
So we need to go to the other one.
Yeah, we need to go to 911, just give me a minute.
Oh, shit. Can we park you? Park. I gotta go down this. 'Cause I know full well if I jump down, I'm gonna pop a stitch. Off at 108, 70.
When ready. And I voted if you want them, so don't worry about it.
I gotta stop doing that.
Maybe try calling Carmine, you can hear his phone.
I did try calling him, I'll try again.
Yeah, this car's on scene.
I'll look around the outside area.
Days since a Carmine kidnapping. 0. I mean, what kind of an asshole would I be if I plotted that out?
Come on, Dylan.
Okay. Let's get 216 and 22 breaking off of that and going to radio channel 1 to assist with the 78s.
Hey, friend, moving channels.
I'll be shooting at Air 1.
Muller, am I good to letting us come in from Mama?
Yeah, we haven't seen anybody else here.
Haven't seen Carmine on the back area of the casino.
Nope, he's not on the rooftop either, like I've gone all the way up.
He's possibly kidnapped, or maybe he had a headache.
What if it was a headache
Oh,
and just treating it like he was
I'm pretty sure
kidnapped?
this is a headache.
Okay.
EMS, you on frequency?
Copy that.
It's safe to roll into the casino. It's good for it.
Alright, we're rolling in.
Hey guys.
Hey.
A little bit of a
We may have to break for that.
little car accident,
Muller?
not gonna lie.
Is he still?
Okay.
Kinda got ejected off Cedo cuz and
Oh
yeah.
no. That's ejectocito.
I landed on
I'll
the
stay
grass.
here in Mama till EMS arrives, and then I'll
That
join
is
in
a
on channel
bright
1.
and shining star, and otherwise would be a dim situation.
Maybe we should
This is true.
impound his vehicle.
Can you wiggle your fingers and toast me? Can you wiggle your fingers and toast me?
Oh yeah, I can.
Okay. And do you feel any sharp pain when you do that?
Maybe
I
like
took a picture of
maybe
it
like
and
a
I'm
4.
impounding you.
Nothing too
Like a
crazy.
4? Okay. Right, let's get your leg cleaned up a bit with some saline.
Yeah, that leg doesn't look too good. I can kind of get a splint on it.
Yeah, you do that. And then I'm also gonna give you an IV while he does that. So if you do a small pop, and 1, 2, 3, pop.
Okay, that's attached and secure.
Yeah, and then let's also get a seat cover on you just in case. And then get you on a spinal board and into the entrance.
Charlie 5176 Memorial Hospital times 147.
Can you set that 911
10-4, marking en route.
as soon as the unit's available?
Alpha 1876 Memorial Hospital 147.
Radio checker. 550 EMT, did you just pick up a fat lady with a red dyed hair?
Come on, you're live.
I'm Ocean King, but the fat lady at the casino, what status on her?
Oh yeah, she's heading to the hospital.
What happened?
She was on a bush, found on a bush on the ground with some blunt trauma.
Okay, right.
And then 78s are on channel 1 now.
152 en route.
Charlie 5123 Simone Memorial Hospital.
Oh, shit.
I'm the only one allowed to do that.
Oh, shit. Oh no, not mama.
You got mom.
Oh no, they got mama.
Oh well, it all works out.
Oh, okay.
Right, and then 911.
I'm assuming Parker and Indy are staging 513s.
They are not.
Will Logan. Will Logan.
Oh, shit. Damn it.
Yeah.
What?
Hey, come with us at Big Paul. We're just go ahead, tell the folks at the Lucky Plucker to self-transport.
Okay.
They haven't already.
We're gonna go to the call with VM and tell the other guys to self-transport.
Is it code 4?
I guess we're 10-12 for it.
Why not just get the 911 then?
I know, but Parker told me to tell them to self-transport.
I'm calling him and asking. Hi, are they code 4? Why can't we just take the 911 then quickly? Since it's right around the corner. Okay. Okay, just tell him to transport them. I still don't think it makes sense, but he's higher rank than me, so.
Dispatch, 450, 1041. Patton, y'all.
I want a door.
I felt bad about the door. I still... Oh, that's the bug with this thing. Yeah, unfortunately this sucks. Like, we could literally have just gotten the call, but like, if we're told by... Oh, there's Mama. Hi, Mama. We're told by like someone that's higher than us, like we have to listen. It's not a matter of what seems logical. It sucks, but they seem to know something better. Worst case scenario, okay, yeah. What if this turns into a narrative situation? Lottie. Lottie. Lottie! I think that's how she made her name, Lottie. Lottie. I mean, if we end up having to go off duty, I'll probably like go to bed and we'll probably bring out some Minecraft. I do have a pack that I want to like play again, but I don't want to play it like every day.
Yeah, no, let's deal with that. That's a good chunk of the police force down right now.
Yeah, I'm on top of you, Canoli.
I'm looking for side roof, but bullets won't reach.
Where I am, BCB slats.
Crystal, come here. Crystal, come here. Anita, come here.
Fly out.
If 303 goes down, I need you to secure everyone
A good
rooftop
chunk
base
of
back
them
tower.
might fly out, so we're safe with just two.
I don't know if you have the range this double.
Oh, I do.
I'm 1-5 is coming from the county. Where do you need me?
Multi construction. Do we still have a shooter on the northern side on the lower levels?
Pushing him. We're pushing him right now. Shoot. Everyone start shooting. Cause of ruckus.
Running towards the Swift right now.
Everyone just open fire right now. Push him. Don't hesitate. Push, push, push. Keep going. Over here on the west.
This is what we deal with on a regular basis.
Lee and Anita's down, but we got the suspect down in the roof.
Yeah, okay, so north side is going to be clear. We got shooter though. Final shoot is on the building northeast. It's directly off Power Street and San Andreas. Everyone's trying to get some shooters. I'm going to try and drop people around this guy. We need people with 5.7s, south side of construction. They are inside a red and black Swift. They are opening fire on multiple officers.
Alright, Stubble, I'm on roof Southdale location. I'm on a rooftop.
Do you have a 5.7?
Yes.
Cover that. I need you and 2 other people to go to MRPD right now. Love, he's picking your corner right now, southwest side.
I know, I'm slumped, I'm fine.
Currently by the vents, approaching the helicopter. Possibly getting inside the helicopter. Inside the helicopter, get ready to open fire. Helicopter's about to spool up. Helicopter's spooling. It's gonna fly northbound. South. Aim for the tail if you can. Helicopter is occupied 1 time. It is a Swift. It is faster than L1.
Come and pick me up, Stubbles. I'm on this platform. We'll chase it.
391 still on ET.
I could try, but I'm gonna VCB it. We should honestly just get F3.
It's continuing southeast. We're opening fire, but I don't know if we're reaching from the building.
It's smoking. It's smoking real heavy.
Continued southeast.
Get away from this corner. Get away from the helicopter.
I'm underneath the helicopter on the ground.
Northbound or east.
I'm on the building east of you, Stubble. Visual me.
Helicopter.
Get a car,
Helicopter's
Carmine.
landed
Go
on
the ground.
Capitol
Go the
Boulevard
ground.
by El Rancho Boulevard, behind the gas station. Unless I'm seeing crazy shit.
Is there anybody at MLPD that could go on ATC?
391's already on ATC. It has not landed. I'm waiting for it to update.
It's in the middle of El Rancho.
Yeah. It just came down by Cy Carter's Gun Emporium. It landed on the ground. I don't know if they, turned it off or not, but that's where they were last seen by me on the ground.
100% on the ground.
Yeah.
That one's
ATC
firmly towards the canal.
has that helicopter up in the air.
Traffic is inside the canals. Hiding in the canals. I'm gonna drop Lovesick on the freeway.
Helicopter is on El Rancho Boulevard. Nobody in it, unless I'm scuffed.
That one's dropping down right now. I've got 2 on foot on the off ramp.
Directly below us at this long concrete wall, Stubble.
Copy that. Directly below L1, it's by the jump towards Palomino Freeway. One suspect hiding in a bush. LSPD unit, you need to go south, go towards El Rancho, or it goes towards the canals. Gamble, go north. Wait until Lovesick calls out the exact one.
Okay, Stubble, he's moved. Come pick me up again for thermals.
Sorry, I'm
directly
not trying to
below
talk over
the
these guys,
HBCU
but
units on the freeway here.
This is like typically our situation when we deal
Somewhere
with
in a bush or somewhere
bases.
against the concrete wall. Okay, now stick where I need it.
Lovesick, get in, but cool and stay on foot.
On the way.
Where am I needed right now?
Below Elysian Field and Palomino, there's a suspect on foot in the canals.
Do you want 391 to...
Yeah, come here as well. We no longer need AC.
Canals running southbound. Canals running southbound. Along the eastern side of the canals, running southbound under Capitol Boulevard and past Cuba PD.
915's in the canals, mobile.
Approaching the Brown Bridge that leads into Popular Tunnels. Approaching the Brown Bridge that leads into Popular Tunnels.
I see him. He's shooting at me.
Directly into the freeway. This road here, Double.
Tunnel, in the tunnel. LVCB. I was gonna peek. Watch out, he's probably gonna hold that entrance. But the UV officers just dogpiling in like 4 or 5 units. Open fire on that suspect. Good trade, good push.
We got him down, sir.
Beautiful push. That was amazing. 1 suspect down. Bag him, tag him, collect evidence. Triage is going to be at the construction site. I'm going to pick up Lovesick.
Now, how many are that, Stubble?
That was only outstanding.
That was only outstanding.
Stubble, can you pick me up from the freeway as well?
Your phone. Lovesick, what's your phone?
Use this platform here. Use this platform where I'm stood here, next to the Brown Bridge.
Ah, shit.
I got someone in the back of the stratum down as well.
So I'm guessing he was no longer in his head. And he's like, where am I? I gotta remember to buy some food.
Alright, I got this guy.
Once this call is over.
303, where can we do triage? On the lower level or
All the way at the
second one?
top.
Yeah, go top floor. Oh, to Jimbo, I think he's the primary unit on that scene at the moment.
Yeah, I'll take it. So we're going to triage top floor of the south side of the construction site.
I'm talking about the guy we just shut down, Stubble. Where are we taking this guy to triage?
Yep, that's the same triage.
Copy that. Loading him up in my car, I'll drive him over there.
We're grabbing the Swift. 303 is going to go to where the Swift pilot was shooting on the construction, on the skyscraper to the northeast.
I'm gonna hop in with Gable just so he has an extra person with transporting the suspect.
Okay, 10-4.
Stubble, same with you.
I need you to go towards El Rancho by the fire station. Just watch over Lovesick. He's on the Swift right now. So
Copy
keep
that.
going east.
we have to document it.
What a mess.
Did we grab the tail number from ATC when we used it?
I didn't the tail number.
Shots on Olympic.
Audible shots fired.
Not involved is a separate shootout. Is it a red car against another supercar? Not involved. It's currently eastbound into south side.
Hey, Vision, going east on Strawberry.
It's a rolling gunfight. Not involved with our situation.
Got a red and colored 4-door rolling up on Popular heading eastbound. Kind of slow rolling the whole situation.
If we haven't already, drop kill barriers on all 4 cardinal directions of this entire construction site. This entire thing is our scene. We need to use it for evidence collection.
Rolling into construction site with the 195.
Double, where do you need me? We documented the evidence and got the, I think Gable's got the 95. Is there somewhere else you need me right now?
Alta Street Construction.
476.
Red SUV continuing southbound.
Yeah, the challenge
This
can
is
pound A1 on top of construction.
like the I don't want to say the bad side of this, but
Do that, leave it there.
Yeah, we'll leave SAP helicopter.
We'll leave that one there.
Close the wall and we'll document it. That means we can hit this guy from the Swift for destruction of government property.
We gotta call this code.
Call Jimbo.
Hey, for ammo. So I'm gonna go 4 EMS. So you on Freak?
EMS on Freak.
Hey, from EMS, we're gonna need a lot of ambulances. We're on top 4 of the construction site on the south side.
Copy that. We have all the ambulances on duty right now.
Hey, from thank you. You're clear to roll.
EMS rolling in.
Anyone who's got a 95, come and grab them and just put you tag down next to them.
616 is going to stay mobile around the construction site. Are there any outstanding vehicles we should be looking for?
oh dear
From
heavens.
EMS, do you guys know if there's any critical?
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
The people that are by officers in 95, is there any critical?
Don't believe so.
I think we can. I think we can. I think we can. I think we can.
One more 95 that needs an arresting officer. Can I get one more unit to grab one?
Oh, this is gonna be a pain in the ass to get out of.
Just designate one, it's easier.
Yeah, so Logan's gonna start documenting vehicles. Can I get one more unit to start documenting vehicles with it, please?
Yeah, you're right.
Is the vehicle?
Top 4. We got 4 vehicles that need to be documented.
Document the gray PCR 5.
I'm gonna document
top 4.
being on force.
Hunter, you Conkus?
Can I get one unit to document this Sultan?
EMS, I checked all of them. They're all Conkus except for the one in red.
Yeah, the
He's not
one
Conkus.
Sultan, I can't get inside of it. It's completely disabled.
But everyone else is
You just focus on shooting.
Okay.
Yeah, he's on Cuckoo.
Alright. I got it.
Hey, what happened?
What vehicles haven't been documented yet?
All the vehicles are being documented right now.
Ready, Bishop?
Oh, shoot.
Copy, I'll head back to my turn.
Okay, I'm just gonna cut the rest of
Hey, firm, we're going.
Jesus
Hey, firm, we're gonna need doubled up units to be able to drive these to MRPD, and then to impound after that if we have doubled up.
Yeah. You got some gunshot.
If there are any outstanding officers that have not been picked up yet, please distress your 13 Bravo.
Okay.
The vest off here.
Okay, so let's go ahead and just pack this up.
Jimbo, what am I marking?
Let's go 1 to 10.
Violent felonies.
Okay.
The report up?
Yeah.
Let me check.
Alright.
Was anyone here at the beginning for what happened?
Started, you're gonna feel pension 3, 2, 1.
Looks like, do you want to throw up a report for this?
Yes, hold on, I'm just doing Jimmy.
Started and get the same
Jelly packs on your chest to keep it cool, okay?
Thank you. Okay, pressure's gonna keep on the
bandage on him.
wound while we get everyone else treated, and we'll get you loaded up, okay?
All the
Yeah.
people over there are conscious.
Got it. Thank you.
They're all conscious.
What's up?
Help them!
Got it.
Hey,
All
buddy.
right, 3, 2,
Can you hear me?
1. All right.
Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10,
Piece just fell from the top of the
bad is
site to
your
the north on the northern side. If anybody grab her, she's all the way at the bottom now.
Okay. Okay.
The bottom of the north side where
where you
the
got
entrance.
shot. You're wearing a vest, obviously.
Yeah. Did it go through the vest?
Inside here.
Yeah, but it didn't even hit the vest. It got me right in like the collar neck area.
Okay.
One and done. I just was walking up the stairs and.
It might hurt a bit.
Okay. So in that case,
collecting evidence.
Hello, can you hear me?
I'm holding the
the
blood
bullet seems to be still in
Hey,
there.
firm, is anybody grabbing Peach?
Well, let me help you with that,
616,
okay?
I thought you said the further north, not the south. My apologies.
Yeah,
Oh my
it's
God.
still in there. It's kind of a sensitive area. I can't really take it out.
All right, where are you shot?
Hey, firm, Stubble, were you able to
Where are
collect
you shot?
evidence
You
from the
like
top
take a
where that
tumble?
Swift is shooting?
Hey folks, Swift's been collected, our ranch has been collected, the
Where's the
Cason's next to blown up at
in the vest, legs, arms.
So I'm going to head and get you set up with an
550
ID.
collecting from Del Barrel. Or, sorry, living here.
Are there any other skyscrapers or hard to reach places that won't collect
Add in this
evidence?
bottle, like so.
Pretty projectiles up where I was.
Gregory,
Looked like the
Gregory,
mile high shoulder
previously-
than
Your vest stuff here.
poster.
That's a good thing.
No projectiles, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, projectiles, sorry. Projectiles is up
We collected evidence that was blown up at one.
That's why I heard that
You're gonna
Gail
be
having
fine. You're gonna be
Rose
fine. You're gonna be all right. Okay.
Pack those GSWs up. You're just gonna feel
Torres,
a bunch of pressure
no,
there.
no.
Just getting you some saving silk dog.
It's another day, huh?
I know.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see how bad it is. Let's see where you got shot at.
Small poke. Boink. Oh.
Okay. I
Ray.
see.
Are you having
I
any
see
difficulty
a shot
breathing?
to your right shoulder here. It is a through and through. So I'm just gonna go ahead and clean this out real quick. Get some saline, and then we're gonna pack it out with some gauze. You're gonna feel
Some O
pressure.
negative
Okay,
blood.
that's the gauze going in, sir.
Gable, what's the name of your 95?
Okay.
And a pressure
Nikolai?
bandage there.
Now we're
Look at
gonna
his
get
last
this
name, doesn't have ID.
Sealed up
bandage
here.
There. Just
You're
to keep
leaking
pressure
no more.
on. Are you
I'm
feeling
gonna get
like
you downstairs
lightheaded,
and
dizzy at
into
all?
an ambulance here. 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Alright, 356, real quick, is there any spots that we have not collected evidence from? No Gregory's collecting it from the north side?
My wife!
My wife.
She got home.
My wife.
I don't think so.
Confirm we should be good then.
Gable, Nikolai Filatov
Yeah, I was
has
holding
arms and
pressure
also is about to
on
lose
my
his pilot
wife.
license.
And then we're gonna get this nice little
Okay.
ace gauze band and just gonna keep some more pressure on there, okay?
Oh, it's my turn. I'm always last.
Alright.
People are coming to
Start
pick you up.
taking the treated officers. I'm gonna bring him downstairs. Put him in ambulance.
Helpful.
Alright. Hello.
This is true.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're gonna have
sure.
to make a couple
is
trips.
true.
I think we're gonna get
There
all
we
the
go.
officers to the hospital first.
Okay, let's see how bad it is.
Last to be treated, first to die.
Okay, see how bad you were shot, sir.
I was
You weren't
shot.
at rest, so-
We got a couple units that are going to be leaving with the suspects' vehicles. Just stand by.
The
They're
opposite
leaving
side
from the
of your
south side.
vest.
Alright, we're gonna get
Okay.
packed up into the hospital.
Okay, let me go ahead and just make sure we don't have any too terrible Looks like a lot of bruising. I
Okay,
don't
Sultan
see any
is marked.
gunshot wounds that
don't
missed.
touch it.
Are you hurting anywhere else other than
Let me go ahead and get
Yeah,
some
from the Sultan,
ice packs
or I'm
for
sorry,
that. It's gonna
the
help you
Porsche and the
swallow.
Stratum are going to be leaving right now.
Don't touch it. Just
If I
put
can
ice
get
pack
back to
on.
triage, we are 3 in the
Sorry,
vehicle.
sorry.
Still need any units for vehicles.
Okay,
Yeah,
everything
so
is
there's going to be a black and colored Sultan that needs to be taken to MRPD, as well as
You're fine.
a...
You're gonna get to the
yeah,
hospital.
just a black
You're
Sultan
gonna
right
be
now.
just fine, okay?
Where is it?
Right next to where all the
everything's looking hunky-dory.
officers are.
I don't feel hunky dory.
Oh, everything. I mean, it's gonna take a little time to get back to hunky dory, okay, sir?
Alright, I'm coming up to the top floor now, where the
got this nice
officers
little
are. Oh, is
wrap
it being
that's
brought
gonna
down? Oh, that's
secure
a
these
different
ice
car, never
packs in
mind.
place
Negative, it's still at the top.
as we transport you over to the
Alright,
hospital.
have
okay?
we treated
Logan, do you have
all
the keys to this Sultan?
The ones I marked
I'll
are treated. Are treated.
Oh, grab it, it's fine.
Would you like us to help you move people that are treated down to the amber lamps?
Hey guys, I'm here for a car.
Yes,
This one? Oh, you taking them in there?
He was
Do you want me just to go straight back, or do you want me to wait for people to mount up?
MRPD, please, Thunder. How many units are with you?
Just one. Well, I got someone with me.
If you want, I can give the keys. I thought it was 2, but if it's just 1, then I'll jump in with the
Let's see that.
Were you wearing a vest?
Hey, sir, can you hear me?
Oh yeah, bro. What's up, bro? Oh yeah.
Okay.
Hey, from is there any mobile units that are able to escort Minerva to the MRPD?
Okay, so I'm just gonna peel back the shirt.
grab them up.
Okay, you got
Hey, from-
multiple gunshots here. You are bleeding pretty profusely. I'm gonna go ahead and just clean this out and pack this up with gauze real quick. I'm just.
Alright,
meanwhile, I'm
PD
gonna
from
check
EMS.
your
The
vitals.
red ambo with the license plate ambo is completely full. I'm gonna transport them to Samoa Memorial Hospital so we can free it up and transport the rest.
There we go. You're packed. And I'm gonna get this nice little ace band. It's just gonna keep pressure on your wound area.
Thanks, bro. Bye.
Are you feeling lightheaded or dizzy at all?
Evidence on the side of construction has been collected.
Okay, looking pretty normal, which is good. I'm just gonna go ahead and get an IV with some saline
me
to
and
help
Tackleberry will
recovery. Keep you hydrated. So you're gonna feel pinching left down
Wait,
here.
to my way off the...
One,
off
two,
the roof.
Okay,
Just
let's
have him
get
talk
this
to me, bring down
attached
the
to you
breaky
like
door.
so. Before I get on to
Jimbo,
this, I'm just gonna
you want me
double
to-
check, make sure you're not.
Viv is coming down to the vehicle. If you can escort her to MRPD.
Yeah. 652 is here waiting.
Hey, from
the vehicles transported?
there's one more vehicle. It's gonna be on the top floor. It's this GTR.
Preparing it for now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Chris was repairing it right now.
It's all good now. I need a repair kit for it.
Hello. We'll wait for you,
Hello.
Crystal.
Hey,
We're
sir,
at
can you hear me?
the
I'm gonna
first
check you
floor
out. Are you wearing
now.
a vest?
Okay, let me go ahead and see. Were you wearing
Yeah,
this?
how do
Still repairing.
I'm just gonna check to see if any went
Okay,
through
so
and
take
see,
this off.
you know, if they didn't, how bad the
See how the bruising. Are you experiencing any difficulty with?
These are going to MRPD, right? Or do you want them going to impound?
MRPD, and then when we regroup after all the officers back up, we'll bring them to the impound.
That's the nothing went through.
Just gonna turn on this O2.
Yeah,
It's just
so what
gonna
I'm gonna
help
do
with the
is-
breathing. Okay.
I'm gonna get
The
ice
one of
packs
the
on you.
EMS
Are
is
you
going to
having
be
any
moving
pain when you get
the
in?
downed officers now, and then while we finish uploading to the other one, and then he's going to come back.
Ringo, can you escort him to the ambulance just to make sure?
You didn't get.
I don't have a
anything
vehicle
that-
here. I rode with somebody, and I don't know where they're at.
You missed the vest. But there is a heck of a lot of bruising as a result, so you're gonna feel a little bit of discomfort for a little bit, okay?
There's a lot of y'all down.
Alright, thank you. Yeah, no problem.
And Ambo can only hold so many people. Gable, are you
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get you set with IV.
No,
Just
I'm
gonna
fine.
help keep you hydrated,
Okay.
and we're just gonna add a little bit of
Sunbathing,
pain
get
medicine
some sun, you know,
as
pat
well,
in the
just to
thighs.
take a little bit of the edge off.
Gotcha. Just wanted to make sure.
I'm gonna go pinch here in 3, 2, 1, up.
Oh my god.
Alright, EMS, Ringo's gonna be headed to help escort you.
You guys have your repair kit. Go down to see have your repair kit.
So I'm attempting to repair this again.
Okay.
Am I about to take that off again? Oh, you got one?
Is that the one that you're struggling to get into?
No, it's the GTR that's just broken. I think it just got shot up a lot.
I see one on you. Yeah, thank you.
Okay,
Make sure
Gable?
you're using like a full repair
Yep.
all at once.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Affirm.
Thank you.
All civil construction, I shot out multiple times, so they're gonna need a couple of repair kits each, because I didn't want them to leave in those things, so I unloaded magazines into them.
Affirm, yeah, I think there's just one car left up here.
Charlie 5123, Simone Memorial Hospital.
100 en route, Simone Memorial
Amber
Hospital.
Lamps is full. They told me it was full, that's why I didn't bring more in. Oh. No, that looks perfectly normal. Okay. Yeah.
Drive this one to the hospital, drive it to the hospital.
Well, Suarez.
Alright, Chris is gonna be bringing, Chris is bringing down the last GTRs. Are there units that are mobile down there?
Yeah, we're waiting for him.
Thank you.
PD, be advised there's only one doctor available, so some of them will have to go to Kate.
Yes, you have time to listen to my story. It's story time.
It hurts. The ground.
It doesn't.
It's
It can't hurt
burning.
that
The
bad.
sun is hot.
What? You don't want to hear my story?
I'll hear your story.
I got my bunny. She's protecting you.
Hi, Fury. Hey, we're moving with the two vehicles
She's
from our
protecting him.
Yep, she's protecting him.
Oh, should I give her a gun?
I wouldn't trust her with a gun. I barely trust her with making sure she doesn't eat the wrong food.
But won't that help her, like, protect him?
There's still a black
It's an
vehicle
emotional
here.
support bunny.
Did anyone document it? It's on the northern, or correction,
Yeah.
southern side.
Alright, once upon
So
a
one more
time, there
The
was
black
a
vehicle
bunny.
just parked on the southern side of the triage.
And that bunny was Canadian.
Unsure, you might have to investigate.
And in Canada land, there's a thing called bagged milk. It's milk in a bag. A sleeve, if you will. And when you go to the store to buy the milk, it does not come in the carton. Or the jugs, rather. You can either get it in a cardboard cut carton or
EMS, what's the status,
a bag. And then
Simone?
when you open that bag, inside of that bag, there are
completely
3
unloaded.
smaller
Affirm,
bags of
thank you.
milk. Are
Okay.
you with me so far?
Not really, but continue.
All right, and then when you want to drink the bagged milk, you get a pitcher. You know what a pitcher is?
Yeah, I mean, I think everyone knows what a picture is.
Not a picture, a pitcher.
Oh, a pitcher. Okay.
A pitcher, yes, you get a pitcher. And then you put the bag
Anyone
with the
else
milk
that was
into the
that
pitcher. You don't
in
dump
the
the milk
shooting that
in.
didn't go
You
down,
put
can
the
you
whole
confirm that
bag
the
into the
suspects
pitcher.
were on radios?
Okay?
Okay.
And then
Charlie
you cut a
51's fully
hole
unloaded, gonna
on the
head
end
back
of like
to
the
collect the rest.
spout, the poury side. You cut a
It was
little
called
hole.
out that some of the
Just a
suspects
little
were on
tiny
radio. I
one,
don't
a
know if
baby
all of them
hole.
were. I got there.
Well, not too small, but like not too big. You know what I'm saying?
That kinda.
And then you grab the handle of the pitcher and you get a glass and you pour the milk into the glass.
Okay.
And then you put the pitcher back in the fridge. And then you drink the milk and that is how you bag milk.
What a nice story about milk.
Oh, yeah.
The
that was-
end.
I've had
Thank you
milk
for your
bagged milk
story.
before. It was
It
actually
still
pretty
hurts
good.
down here.
Well, the ambulance isn't back yet.
Unfortunately, we
Give me
only
some
have
milk
2
then.
units on 2 ambos on.
Does anybody happen to know where my motor vehicle is? I don't see it at the
I need some
construction
milk.
site.
I'm pretty sure
Because it does it by the good.
Milk!
last time I saw a bike.
Get down there.
Wait, does it have to be bagged? Will you have milk if it's not bagged?
Nah, it's gotta be bagged now after your story.
Yeah, bark, 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 bark.
Oh.
Bagged or bust. Bark, bark.
Oh, what the heck?
Nothing. It's nothing.
Right.
Sometimes my inner demon comes out.
Really? Okay, yeah, it sounded
Yeah,
real.
I'm possessed by hellhound.
432-76 Emotional Hospital to help transport.
I just happened to have a bag of milk. So I put it
Oh
down
my
there.
god,
Charlie
we had
51's
your
back
bag
on
of
scene.
milk.
Hey, it's 6 suspects and 1 officer left in the.
Take it.
That hurts.
It hurts. I think another story will help ease your.
Any officers at the hospital that need a ride back over to the original site for your vehicle, I got a sheriff's vehicle at the group.
Oh god!
That car ran him over! Help him!
What did he do to you?
He ran him over!
God damn it, there's traffic.
Alright, let's
See,
check
at least
over.
he did the logical thing. Oh, hey, the ambulance is up there. Should we just throw him in?
We should probably just. How did he get up there? What the fuck?
I don't know.
I am. Yeah, let's just bring him to the ambo.
Let's go, Forrest.
I don't think one of them did the ambulance properly.
Oh, is he under the ambulance?
Alright, we're getting a lot of bad guys loaded up into an ambulance to take them to the hospital to treat them.
Mina, that's our boy. Mina, that's our boy. Let him in here.
heading back to the
It's
original
fine,
site.
it's fine, it's fine. Mina, let him in. That's our boy. You can get in this ambulance.
It looks.
No, Mina can hop in this. Source can hop in this one. That's our boy. He's
It
with
looks
us,
like.
he's with us.
It looks like he's in just fine.
All right, all suspects have been loaded up. Let's get officers ready to be mounted.
Yeah.
To grab 313, I'm going to grab the interceptor. Head to MRPD.
Will's probably gonna. Does Will need a ride? Or can he?
I'm probably gonna need a left.
See if you can catch Logan before they leave.
This is 616. There is a trooper charger that is in a place where I think it's safe to say is impossible for
no, he's not
tow to come get. Should I have local tow come airlift it?
Yeah, safe for him. Have a local
Can I
tow
get
about
left back down?
Copy that.
Hello.
Hop in. If you need to throw him in here, I'm going with you if you need.
I'm on 576 to SMH to make sure that it's
I don't know what's going on with him. We'll
not
throw him in.
being terrorized.
Right, there's
Oh,
a
no, I'm
low-flying
full.
plane above
Yeah, I'm
Strawberry
full.
Avenue
So,
right now.
you want me to? Here, you want to take him?
Yeah, just throw him in here. That's fine.
One
He's
side.
getting a ride
Still
with
PD
this
bike on the
interceptor.
second floor construction next to the ammo.
There we go.
Hello.
All right, any outstanding officer vehicles, just go ahead and locally inbound them, and we'll grab them on MRPD.
Get out, fucking have your neck.
Are the suspects at the hospital yet? Because there is a plane that's just landed on top of the parking lot opposite.
Negative, not yet. We're leaving right now.
Did you say there was a plane that landed on top of the hospital?
On top of the parking lot next to the hospital to the south.
Whatever my
The north,
fucking call
sorry.
sign is, I'm 76 at that location.
What change of
Yeah,
PD, by the way?
individuals
All
have
you
hopped
motherfuckers
off
are
and
driving
run over
charges
to the.
No, it's
GG gas
the only reason I'm driving is because I wanted to bring it off. I don't know whose actual car this is.
Who were the suspects involved in this?
So Aaron 311 did.
311 did.
This
Okay.
is fun.
Is anyone on scene who doesn't have a 95 right now?
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll do. I'll just run it back, Carter.
Alright, I believe the plan is to do.
Alright, EMS, the ambulances are down. We got both ambulances. We're going to be 76 to hospital. What's the status of the hospital with that plane?
We found it. It's in the parking lot. Yeah, plane. Then they've all gone back to the compound, so.
Neighbor, so it's not related to this. We're good.
Unknown to be 100% honest. The members ran across the Gulag gang. I'm not. What is there a command around to tell me what I should do with this plane?
10-9, what do you want?
10-9.
What's the question?
You want me to fly this plane out of here?
What's the point of the plane?
Next to the Simone Memorial Hospital, parked on top of a roof.
The upper
eyes on.
garage.
It's illegally parked. We got to dispose of that, Gunner. Do you know how to fly a plane?
Yeah, of course.
Dispose of it. Bring it to LSIA or leave it on the ocean or bring it to the plane graveyard up in Sandy. Just get rid of it.
Carter, I'm out front whenever you're good, man.
Park here, and then I'm gonna.
Also, I would recommend Gunner to use the entire span of the rooftop to take on.
State ER clear.
Confirm the ER's been clear for the last 5 or 10 units inside the whole time. Because there are people running around SMH.
We're 23 at the hospital at the 95s.
You have officers bringing people inside.
Make sure before you your suspects get medical, just make sure you cuff them or you check their cuffs. Make sure they're on tight.
391 is impounding 216's vehicle and a LSPD vehicle as well. That were left at construction.
Gunner, what's the status of the plane?
Apparently I don't know how to operate it. I have an idea, though.
I can get someone else to fly it out there.
Just gonna push it off the roof.
Gotta watch it. I don't know.
Oh, we can fit our cars directly under it. That's interesting.
Oh. Any plane pilots around?
Okay, I got this, Double. I'm gonna get it off the roof.
I can help.
Don't get yourselves hurt.
Alright, suspects are starting to get medical.
Someone approaching the front doors of the hospital right now. Greenish or black and white shirt.
The plane's smoking now. I don't know if it's I think. Oh god, it's on
fire!
fire! It's on fucking fire!
Could any units at the construction site grab a motor unit?
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Motor, you mean motor vehicle?
Motorbike.
That was a little bit.
I don't think
too
there's any
early.
here. I think it's
Usually
left.
we get a massive scene like that later, but.
A few charges in my CVPA.
I
think Gable said he was
had
get a
it
motor unit
sometimes
out.
at this time as well.
I do not have
Gable,
a motor.
you're free.
Sorry.
Never mind.
No, that was me.
We're looking for a
It's a sensitive
PBSO
subject.
motor unit.
It's not where I saw it previously. That's double, so I assume it's gone.
I can get on moto, but my bike's currently at the thing, so if it's involved, I probably can't.
All 95s are currently at SMH, so if you want to come and get it, then go for it. The construction site just has 4 or 5 units of securing vehicles.
Everyone else to say something about, so it should be good.
Johnson, we just
Yeah.
wait for you to grab your 95 and milk demo ready.
Yeah, we're just for you, Gregory.
419's going back to empty. Hey, who's the lead on this call, and where do you need the statement at?
I'd love to take his my report.
I don't even know what your email is, but it'll be.
Alright, dog, I'll find it.
I can tell you what the email is. It's...
The wait.
Actually, I'm gonna balance this.
Alright, I got you, Stubble.
Thanks, boys. You go territories I would never care.
It's an email. What are you guys freaking out about?
I fucking live in those territories.
I know you do.
Is anyone in my charger? 313?
Be downstairs, right next to the entrance to
I really
the
want to know whose
hospital.
bright idea it was of this.
I drove it over here.
There, knowing that we would have to get up there.
I'm gonna be honest, I think they were more thinking it's more difficult.
Gregory,
for
what's your 20?
anyone who wants to grab them.
I'm coming. MRP, I had to get my vehicle.
Like, worst comes to worst,
Your suspect
they could have
is,
just transported them down to us.
Yeah.
So I don't really think they were
216 en route to the hospital.
when they chose that spot.
I think your suspect might. Well, we're gonna start bringing ours down.
Jeez, head might have popped.
Yeah, I was
give me
kind
1
of
second.
looking up there, and I was like, could that have been a spot where we could have landed?
Hey, who
life
is the guy with the katana on his back with the light blue shirt?
That's Juan Carlos Hernandez.
Fuck that guy. Tell him Bison's the one that shot his ass down.
Yeah, Gregory, we have him over here. Just whenever you get here.
I'm putting him to the garage right now.
I mean, I've had worse.
915 is loading his 95 up.
Yeah,
Head to
I know,
MRPD.
It's hilarious trying to go up that ramp there. I've seen Parker going up there. If I do a night stream...
Alright, Gregory's here. We're loading up the last, or we're bringing the last suspect down.
I think we've been live for 3 hours. If I do a night stream...
Alright guys, good job on that call. I bet we all need a break after that one.
Yeah. I have new respect for those ambos being able to get up that ramp.
Yeah, the PD and my ambo wanted me to ramp the ambo off the building to get down faster. Like, they were very determined to get me to ramp off. I didn't do it, but...
At that point, I think we should have a waiver.
That could have resulted in the deaths of you.
Yeah.
Suspect up, we're 76,
Yeah, I was just
MRPD
thinking,
625.
okay, if I go flying out the windshield, we're kind of screwed.
We're good to move to MRPD.
Hey, for parole.
Yeah, I just don't see it from our viewpoint. Parker? Oh, the aliens got him.
Take my suspect to the,
Alright, are we rolling out then?
rolling out from where? We're already at, MRPD.
Okay.
Yep, 915 is 23 MRPD. Guy in cells, ready to process.
After this situation is wrapped up, I'll be in the captain's office accepting gifts. Today's my last duty, or last day on duty with everyone. I've been fired. It's real this time.
Got you, man. Man, I got you, bro.
Yeah, he's fired.
I'll be there, Gunner.
Gunner, you really fire for real, dog? Don't play with me.
Yeah, today's as soon as my shift's over, I got to turn on my badge and go.
Can we protest that?
07 OG.
We lost Parker.
I'm 76 to auto to vehicle maintenance and I'll help out with the vehicle impounds.
How much is this 4 GT going to set me back?
Gable, are you the one that had the suspect? Okay.
Looking at some of these costs on some of these cars. Look at a Sentinel for 280. It's actually not bad.
Uh, 465 is already out here to help with the impound.
Yeah, make sure you run that gun.
Is this an MRPD meeting? Why are you telling me to do my job?
I'm not. I'm just making sure everybody does everything.
I was hacked.
Alright, we could use some more people down at the MRPD garage. We're about to impound these cars. Available to help?
37.
I'm not looking forward to going to work tomorrow. I'm not gonna lie.
We need a driver for the Sultan. Other than that, we got a Stratum driver and a Porsche driver. Jimbo, was the 22B involved? The Subaru?
The 9, sorry?
Was the Subaru involved? The black Subaru?
I don't think so. I think we had a Porsche, a Stratum, a Sultan, and then
the GTR, the Grady GTR.
GTR, correct. I don't think there's a Subaru.
Alright, we got all 4 cars getting ready now. We'll just need a couple escort units. Is there anyone else available to come out? Zone 6.
People might have switched back to 2, so you might check on there too.
I know I started the stream early today, and I don't know, like, I've been trying to stay on a consistent schedule. I don't know. I felt like streaming.
I'm just grabbing fuel.
Who's here? Who's driving a vehicle that's not the suspect cars that's here to help?
616, I'm 6 to MRPD right now, as far as.
We have 3 then. We got Crystal, Pond, Malcolm.
432 can take one of them because I've got keys to the one that I brought back to MRPD.
We got them all ready to go. We already all got drivers for if you just want to grab like a Mart Taurus or a car to help out.
Yeah, I'll grab my car out at the top and I'll wait at the top for you guys.
Suarez, have we sent anyone ahead considering who these vehicles belong to?
I can go ahead, Suarez, if you want to just wait there.
I mean, all 6 of them are being processed, right? I don't think we're gonna have too much of an issue, but we could definitely use maybe like 2 people to go up ahead.
I'll go there just in case they call someone from prison, you know?
Shit.
Yeah, affirm.
Right, 432 is up top waiting to escort.
616 is at Center and Vespucci. I'm ready to roll whenever.
Presto, are you ready? Okay. Okay, we can start rolling now then. Pond's already got a little bit of head distance. Let's start rolling, you guys. Hold on, we got 2 stragglers.
Just waiting for Lipstick real quick, and then I'll come out. Maybe you 2 can go down. And...
So I was doing report stuff. Let's go. Alright.
Any units that were originally on the scene of the shooting, Flippy's contesting resisting arrest. Jimbo told me to put that on his charges. Who saw him resist?
He literally ran from a car, and...
If he's gonna plead guilty to not giving him that, though, you should just not give him it. Like, if you get the guilty plea with everything else, it's worth it.
10-4.
Alright, we're rolling to the impound now. How's it looking over there?
Stuff is looking clear.
Big. We're rolling.
Silver and colored GCR. Hey, it's you guys. I'm trying to push that car. Is it out enough?
That's good.
Okay. You just run into it a bit more.
Okay, I'm signing in. I'll send these cars in. Or violent felony, correct?
Busted.
Four cars impounded, 20 strikes.
Actually, I had a repair kit.
Alright, are we rolling out then?
We're all good? Good work, you guys. Great work.
Freaking Clark, always with the memes.
¡Qué puta, loco! ¿Qué onda? Me estás hablando de Zanzíbar, ¿verdad? Como guanaco te deportaron, pues tú no es shit, huh? Yeah, we miss you too, puto.
Kinda shocked it's just us three. I don't think I'll be around tonight. I think if I do anything, it's probably gonna be getting this Minecraft stuff set up.
Channel. What's up?
Do you guys need anything from me?
Just a statement would be good. Otherwise, should be Gucci. All the cars have been impounded and everyone's been sent up or is being sent up.
Oh, hell yeah, team. Good shit.
We're gonna check how much all the impounds were in a minute.
I'm gonna be in my head.
Angel, you still on radio?
If we get a call, just ship me the amber.
Will do.
457,000 in impounds.
Holy shit, that's
Sounds
a
good.
fucking cats and a half right there.
L.
Plus their fines. God knows how much that was.
Probably nowhere as close.
There's a tracker in it. I will find you. Like I literally have like tomorrow. I work tomorrow, and then I come back, and then I'm off for the next 2 days. Kind of sucks that it's not like Monday, Tuesday. I would have loved to go. Would have loved to go into the farmers market. I mean, technically, I could have gone today.
Okay, I'm not thinking anymore.
Gotcha. Yeah, no calls yet.
You're on FTO, yeah?
FTO?
Stop complaining.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
got a job.
Can you take Alpha Track?
Just block it out and do the job. Think about the money, not the bullshit.
Yeah, let me see.
Call me back when your shift is done.
Oh, I didn't know I could do that.
Yeah, I knew you could do it, but I can't do it because I'm not an FDO. Just because he hasn't been on duty since Storm, so.
Yeah. Sam Onola. This is why I can do B plus boost. He's my hero. Oh my goodness. Okay. So chopped off his arm. Oh shit. Turning into Chuck Norris things there. Oh shit, I'm on the wrong channel. Totally not on channel 40, channel 1. The only thing is, like, Saturday I'll be streaming, and then Sunday I'll be streaming, but Monday I won't be streaming.
9:30 back 10-8 for my last shift.
Doesn't mean.
There's feet. She goes, feet, just as we approach. Okay.
I saw feet. Not like that. Not like that.
Oh, okay.
Are they banana feet?
Banana.
Hey, Charlotte.
Something we can use for business, you know?
Someone smelled this rabbit and said it smells delicious.
Yeah, someone
How
took
dare
a
they.
whiff of my rabbit and said that it smelled delicious.
Tasty. It smelled tasty. That was it.
Yeah.
Who did this?
Someone called Evelyn. I was about to kick her ass.
Who?
She's like a criminal or something. I don't know. Hangs around.
Yeah, I
Never
had
heard
to
of them.
scoop my rabbit. I haven't scooped the rabbit up so quickly in my life.
Don't blame me. That kind of happened to me with Kiwi once. I had her wandering around the farmer's market. And, you know, she was going from booth to booth, like, hello, I'm Kiwi, the chicken. Please love me. And people were like, oh my god, you're so cute. And then there was this couple that was, like, following her like this. And then one of them was like, I now have a hatchet in my hand. Here is this axe. And I ran over like, whoa, 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 why are you following my chicken with an axe in your hand? And they were like, oh, this is your chicken? You probably shouldn't let her run around unsupervised. And I was like, how do you think I knew that you were following her with an axe? I was supervising.
What was I gonna say?
Psychopath.
Clark gave her checkup and everything seems good.
Wonderful. Who is a supervisor?
Balso.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
Hello. How are you feeling? I'm fine. How are you? I'm good.
Logan looks so relaxed, and there's you.
Yeah.
Charlotte looks like she's doing that planking thing from back in the early 90s.
Yes. Wait, the early.
Oh no! It's real.
Was it the 90s or was it the 20s?
It was the 20s.
Oh.
Like the 2010s.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I remember very distinctly being at my old job and people planking everywhere, including my coworkers, and people getting fired for taking pictures of them
dear.
planking in places they shouldn't be planking in.
They never hung up on me.
Oh my god. Hold on.
I don't think this got shut.
Radio check.
Cancel.
Alpha 108 76 14 Bravo.
Or 19, I'm on scene. She said she forgot to eat.
10-4. What was she doing up at Roasters then? If she forgot. Oh wait. Oh.
Don't look at me. Logan, I had food. I just forgot to eat it.
I think that's why I'm more disappointed, to be honest.
I got sidetracked because Harvey called.
Right, let's get your glucose tablet and get you some
1976,
food.
the S++.
Yo, where you at, Bison?
903 and Route to the latest.
Oh, you dip off on
We
me?
speak of this to nobody.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, I already trotted it out.
Not
Oh,
7-4
God.
I'm kidding.
Channel
I'm kidding.
one.
I wouldn't do that. How about Charlotte?
Alright, let's get back to the firehouse.
Alpha 108, 10-8.
Did we get a channel for the S++ or no?
Channel 1. Union 174, 10-8. They have plenty of units for S++.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces. I thought somebody used my ring candy to propose to their significant other, but it turns out it was a joke. I was so excited, and it wasn't even real.
It's okay, Kiki. It's okay.
I'm sorry, Kiki overheard me talking. So you're telling me and Kiki this?
You don't
anyway.
understand. I was so excited. I thought, oh my god, this is a great idea. That's why I made the diamond one, so that people could use it for fun things like that. And then it wasn't
Kiki,
even real.
Stop crying, Kiki. She doubled down to me, like, straight up, I believed it. Okay, I got this. I got this. Don't worry about it, Jess. I got this. Don't worry about it. No, don't worry about it. No. There's no need to worry about it, Jess. I've got this. I hung up on her. We're gonna make it real.
Dispatch Union
She's
176
calling me.
Vault.
It's gonna be real.
It's gonna be real. She's actually gonna do it. Like, for real?
There we go.
Radio check.
2.
Hey, Fryer, we have any news
Nothing
going to
says
that vault
romance
call?
like pressuring someone to get engaged.
Union 174.
216 en route, baby.
Someone Minerva doubled down. Minerva is like telling everybody it's real. Why is Anita calling me?
Probably because she's probably with them.
Union 3667.
Oh my god, you're so toxic.
Do you have Air 1 available?
S++ boost.
You know what?
Okay, they're-
I'm available all the time.
but
Just
there's
let me
gonna be
know
other
time and a
pilots.
date. Yeah. I'll be there.
23 to the vault. There's no vehicle in the back.
Wait, they're getting
Usually
married in
park in the
24
little
hours?
crevice.
Thanks. It's alright.
Wow.
I got you. I'll be there. Okay, sounds good. I'll be there.
Wait.
Bye. It's happening.
Let me know if you see a vehicle back there, because I didn't.
I did not even.
There's a bison parked out here with the window smashed.
I mean, she was already
Hey, Fran,
doing
go
it
ahead
on
and flag that vehicle.
979 is 23 at the vault.
I want to flag a vehicle. Let's get confirmation what car they're using.
Hey, Fran, I'm inside.
License is parked in the like lot. Is there any units at the front door?
I'm inside talking to him now. Stand by.
Norman Adams could do it. Oh my god, let's get Norman Adams in on this.
I'm sure he'd love
Alright,
it.
so I gotta gas up, then I'll be there.
36 has to gas up as well.
I'm sorry, you alone at the front?
Hey, Fran, I'm in alone inside talking to him now.
Okay, have you spoken to the judge yet? Because I think I know a great judge. Yeah, just to make it official. Norman Adams. Yeah. Yep, that's the guy. I'm sure he'll be happy to do it. No, I haven't called him yet, but he's usually around. Okay, yeah, no problem. That sounds like a good idea. Okay.
Cute. Okay. Gonna call it
Yeah,
there
they're
for
at the vault.
today.
Can we mark each other?
We might be
Mark
back
ourselves on the
later.
cards
We'll
so we
see.
how many
I don't
units we have,
know.
'cause we're gonna need
Depends on how I feel.
He is the best choice.
But I will see you
No.
guys again.
I
Hopefully
hang
tomorrow,
out with
if
Norman
not
Adams a lot, and
definitely.
he's a crazy person, actually.
Definitely
great.
Sunday.
He's an asshole. He calls
Take
me
care,
a weapons
guys.
trafficker all the time.